bro? It's about Judge Wayne Brooks. You find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, bro. Real quick, I just wanted to debunk something as to where white people say hip-hop is not black culture, it's not black music. The truthfully reality is, they would do anything to limit black creativity, you know? And that's really the truth. It's the people who are saying that these are the anti-black racists. These are a lot of Latino people, man. Y'all keep telling us how much you're not racist, stuff like that, but you know, we have been living among you people for a very long time to kind of understand your get down. So I come across a lot of Latino brothers stop telling us how you're not racist. And you know, Dr.colon, he's put in the category of a suspected racist because Dr.colon, you're using white supremacist talking points. Whenever white people are proven wrong, they don't have a counter argument. So what they would do is just say, look, it's not true because I say so. Now, they don't say that directly, but their talking points equates to that. It's not true because they say so. And that's what Dr.colon is doing. Dr.colon is basically just saying it's not true because he says so. Because the thing is, like I said, he's what, 53 years old, right? If he's 53 years old, right? He was a child when hip-hop was a thing. So how are you going to tell people who are older than you, okay, people that were born, people, you were a baby, you were a child, they're telling you that, look, man, there were no Puerto Ricans around like that. There was a few here and there kicking with it, but you know, it was something that we were doing, you know, and that's what it is. Like, that's what the people who were around then have expressed. But Dr.colon continues to use the I want to be white and I say so. And the reason why I say I want to be white because Latino people are not white, but they want to be white. So the talking points he's using is what he gets from white folks. He's using their talking points. No one ever said Puerto Ricans, Latino people were not there. No one ever said that they didn't contribute to the culture. We just said we didn't create it. Because you know why? Dr.colon, hip-hop was a black movement. It was a black conscious thing. After the 1970s, during the civil rights era, well, after the civil rights era, rather, black people were expressing ourselves through music about the social conditions that we face in America. It was a black conscious thing. It was a black movement. Now, later on, Latino brothers and sisters that were in the neighborhood just joined in and seeing what black people were doing. That's what it was. Now, if you want to say that you helped contribute to the culture, then I would agree. But you cannot say, oh, we helped create hip-hop. We didn't help create anything. Because what's the Puerto Rican element that's in hip-hop? What's the Puerto Rican element? It doesn't exist. What's the Jamaican element? It doesn't exist. There's no Puerto Rican element in hip-hop. It just doesn't exist because what you're saying is historically incorrect. But that's my take on it, man. Dr.colon doesn't have a counter argument because, like I said, whenever you can't really say that. Look, I'm only 31 years old, so whoever was there and that's what they're saying, then that's what it is. Everybody that's older than me, that's been around, DJ Faze, Grandmaster Kaz, all these older people that were around, saying that it wasn't really no Latino people really around like that. Like, not around, but, you know, they making it seem like, you know, this is something that was done side by side. Like, it's not like, it was just something that, you know, black people were doing. And y'all just participated later on. That's what the older generation said. Like, that's what the people said. Like, that's what it is. Dr.colon, you weren't born back then. Dr.colon, how you going to tell people? It's like, I mean, Coca Rock said he was the first rapper, right? So that's what it is. Now, Dr.colon, bro, look how old you are. You talking to people that's 10, 15 years older than you. Now, you want to be part of something, I understand. Now, you want to say you would have pride in hip-hop, then that's okay. But have cultural appropriation, show respect. funny. Just have respect, dog. Like, that's all it is, bro. That's all we asking. No one ever said y'all had nothing to do with it. We just said, like, yo, it's just something that we do. And that's what it is. So you want to comment?